last lesson of the year, or it's supposed to be. We'll see if that actually happened now that we're in whatever month we're in right now. We are learning to find probabilities of compound events using organized list tables or tree diagrams. So, a pizza parlor offers 7 different pizza toppings: pineapple, mushrooms, gross, Canadian bacon, ugh, onions, ugh, pepperoni, good, beef, ugh, and sausage, ugh. Man, the only good thing they serve is pepperoni. Anyways, we are going to shorten these. P.I. is pineapple, M is mushrooms, C is Canadian bacon, O is onions, P.E. is pepperoni, B is beef, and S is sausage, just because it makes it easier to list out our lists and tables and all of that. So, list all the possible 2-topping pizzas. Because the order of toppings does not matter, you can eliminate the repeated pairs. So we have pepperoni mushroom, pepperoni Canadian bacon, pepperoni onion. We need pepperoni pineapple. We didn't do pepperoni pineapple. Actually, pineapple pepperoni. I'm sorry. Okay. We have pineapple beef and pineapple sausage. Then we have mushroom Canadian bacon, mushroom onion, mushroom pepperoni, mushroom beef, mushroom sausage, mushroom pineapple. See how they do that? They just pick the ingredient, pineapple, and then they did pineapple with the next ingredient, then pineapple with the next ingredient, all the way down. So now we're at Canadian bacon, right? So they had Canadian bacon, pepperoni, Canadian bacon beef, Canadian bacon sausage, but they skipped Canadian bacon onions. So we need C-O. Onion, pepperoni, onion, and then beef comes after pepperoni. Then they have the rest for us. Pepperoni beef, pepperoni, and then sausage is next. And then they have all the rest. And then, lastly, we have beef, and the first ingredient is sausage. Okay, so they went through and they crossed out all of our repeats, it looks like. So anytime, because order doesn't matter, they had here, they had Canadian bacon pineapple, but they also had Canadian bacon pineapple here too, so they crossed one of them out. Canadian bacon mushroom, but they had mushroom Canadian bacon here, so they crossed one of them out. See how they figure out how to cross them out? And then you go through and you count up all the ones that are not crossed out, and when you do that, you get 21. So there are 21 equally likely 2-topping pizzas, and then it asks how many pizzas include pepperoni. Let's see here. Pepperoni, where's our list pepperoni? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, number of pizzas. So, it says, what is the probability that a random order for a 2-topping pizza includes pepperoni? That's why they're asking about the pepperoni specifically. So, we're going to get the number of pizzas with pepperoni over the total number of equally likely 2-topping pizzas and get 6 over 21. And when you simplify that, you can divide each one of these by 3. And you can get 2/7. So the probability that a random 2-topping pizza will include pepperoni is 2/7. Jack, Kate, and Linda line up in a random order in the cafeteria. What is the probability that Kate randomly lines up between Jack and Linda? Okay, so the first person to line up could be Jack, it could be Kate, or it could be Linda. Now, if Jack lines up first, he could be followed by Kate and then Linda, or then Linda and Kate. So it could be JKL or JLK. If Kate lines up first, it could be Kate, Jack, Linda, or Kate, Linda, Jack. And if Linda lines up first, it could be Linda, Jack, Kate, or Linda, Kate, Jack. So we're going to number find the number of lineups with Kate in the middle, because that's what the question said. What is the probability that Kate randomly lines up between Jack and Linda? So Kate's in the middle. She's in the middle here, and she's in the middle there. Is she in the middle anywhere else? I don't think so. So that is 2 out of 6 possible lineups, and when you simplify that and divide each by 2, you get 1 over 3. So the possibility that Kate randomly lines up between Jack and Linda is 1 over 3. Micah rolls 2 number cubes. What is the probability that the sum of the 2 numbers will be less than 4? Make a table of possible outcomes in the sample space. So we're going to fill in this. We could get a 1 and then a 3. We could get a 2 and then a 4. We could get a 3 and then a 2. A 4 and then a 6. A 5 and then a 1. And a 6 and then a 5. So, circle all of the pairs of numbers that have a sum less than 4. That means when we add, we get less than 4. So let's go ahead and do that. Less than, not equal to 4, less than. All of those are less than 4. So there are 3 out of 36, because there's 36 possible outcomes on that sample space that have a sum less than 4. So the probability of rolling a sum less than 4 is 3 out of 36, which we can divide each by 3 and get 1 over 12, or about 8%. Yeah, they made another mistake in my teacher book and said it's 1 out of 9, but it's not, it's 1 out of 12. Alright, go ahead and try and do your check it out. And that was your last lesson, and hopefully we have time to play some games and have fun in math class the rest of the year. And you don't have to spend a whole bunch of time making up stuff, because that would really be a bummer to miss out on my fun activities. Because let me tell you, I plan some fun end of the year activities when it comes to math.